when are we going to be president of Nigeria? Anyway, my name is Dimeji Awale. I'm the original noisemaker. I'm here to introduce to you Dr. Ngakiri Damaja!
Introducing Dr. Ngakiri Damaja.
Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We are coming to you from the greatest city in the world,
New York City.
Yes. On our show today, Peter Obi, the Labour Party's presidential candidate, went to Chatham House. Clap for the man. It's not easy. We'll tell you what he said and how it differed from what his opponent in the 2023 election, Mr. Bola Tinubu, said when he was there in December last year. Yes, in Rivers State, Governor Wike finally figured out who to blame for the kidnapping in his state. Unbelievable. Trust me, you will begin to miss the man after watching this week's episode. Also, in what is considered a below-the-belt knockdown, smackdown, hey, the man of God that received a message from God that he will be the 16th president of Nigeria. What's his name? Tunde Bakare. Yes, he took his anger on Bola Tinubu. Unbelievable. Now, for those who think a new Nigeria is not possible, think again. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo has proven otherwise. To mark the 100 years of Baptist High School, where he went to school, the former president dressed up as a student of that school, and he led a street walk. Yes, he was also the senior prefect for that day, and he beat up people into shape. Take a look. Now, with the rescue of Nigeria in the hands of people like Wike and Obasanjo, you will be forgiven if you continue to sing.
Amen. Grocery is a glory. Angori, I want to give us. Oh, Lord, the one man. You are to our Lord.
We'll be right back. When we started this new year, we were very optimistic. We were fired up that things will go well in 2023. Now I'm getting worried. Take a look.
And government has come to do the road, to link your community. Instead of you to come out and own the project, you allow us again to begin to kidnap the workers, to sabotage our own development.
I feel Governor Wike's pain. As the Chief Security Officer of Rivers State, I am sure he will take responsibility for the problem, and swing into action and take care of business. Let's watch the man.
And you, those of you who are set at you talk to the gods of the land. What are the gods doing?
Come on, wait a minute. Is Wike blaming the gods? Is that Wike Mbano? Why are you picking on retired gods? Wike is complaining of the chicken and the libation the gods receive. What is that? How much is that?
Yeah, only the gods when you want to go and shout chicken and this thing. Why not tell the gods? Call them. What are you sleeping? Are you not seeing this that is happening?
In any case, what about the God that have been receiving 10% tithe? Yeah, the God that gets more tax money than the government. The one that Wike and his co-conspirators build cathedrals for. Has Wike blamed him? Oh, Wike. Oh!
Every day, you go and pour libation. You pour libation. Tell the gods to wake up. Oh. Tell them. If they don't wake up, I'll go and put those where you people put all those things. They have to wake up.
Now, Wike wants the gods to do his job. Yes. How much of the security votes that Wike collects every month, how much of it does he give to the gods? Did they not say that Wike takes about 2 billion naira every month for security votes? How much of it does Wike give to the gods? You chop the money and then you want the gods to do the job for you. To fear, have you seen where these gods live? Compare it to the cathedrals that you build for the other god. Who should be the one out there doing the job? You know, in another six months, we all miss this man, Wike. And the gods, they will remain where they are, having the last laugh. Nonsense. Next. So, Peter Obi went to Chatham House. He followed in the footsteps of Bola Tinubu to speak to that British institution. Take a look. Sasha, wait. Don't rush it. If you must show that, you must first show us the protesters.
In a Nigeria where you are treated as the second-hand person in the world, we belong to this world, and we will show that Nigeria is a great country.
Sasha, those were not protesters, or were there no protesters there? You mean there were no protesters? We want protesters, not praise singers. After all, Tinubu had protesters. Anyway, let us go to what really matters. What the man said. Take a look.
I was speaking to a British minister this morning. I said we have about 40% unemployment. And we have about 60% youth unemployment. Young people in their productive age doing nothing.
Okay. You know, he can. It doesn't seem like he's reading. He can read very well. All right. What about questions? Did anyone ask him any serious question? Anyone? Just one.
The activities of the IPOP. How will you tackle it, sir? Are you using state police, or are you threatening the federal government security apparatus?
Aha! That is the kind of question that you distribute to other people to answer for you. Did he answer the question, or did he bring in people? Let's watch.
So what you're seeing is a cumulative effect of leadership failure over the years, which will be solved by good governance. When people start seeing justice, fairness, and inclusive government and doing the right thing, all those things will start reversing itself.
Wow. What about corruption? Yes. Did he say anything about how he will stop corruption in Nigeria?
The first thing about stopping corruption is yourself. If you're not involved, your wife is not involved, your family is not involved, those around you are not involved, you reduce it by over 50%. And that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Those are small issues. What about the most asked question? No, not about the Pandora Papers. The one about what if he wins? How will he govern with a National Assembly that other parties will dominate? Yes. Did he answer that question? As long as you are pursuing what is right, everybody will go with you, because the legislator is insecure in his place. He knows that his people are without job, and that's what he wants. He wants development.
Quite interesting. A few months ago, people were worried that Peter Obi had no structure and that 4 people on social media do not constitute a political party. Now, they are worrying about how he will govern without having a majority in the National Assembly. Nigerians. One more thing. What did he say about the big boys who are selling generators? You know that Nigerians blame them for lack of electricity in the country. In the same way that Governor Wike now blames the retired gods of his people for kidnapping in his state. What did Peter Obi say? Let's watch.
We will dismantle it. It will not be there. I assure you of that. We're going to turn around the power sector. That is the structure we're trying to destroy. Structure of criminality.
So Sasha, what's your name? Sasha, eh? So Peter Obi did not produce materials for skit makers to feast on. Nothing? You can't find anything we could make fun of? Come on now. Anyway, I must say that Peter Obi's delivery of his written speech could have been better, you know.
We will incentivize and invest in an agro cluster and industrial cluster development across our geo-resource zones.
He has not been practicing. He just comes out and talks. He doesn't. You have to learn to read your speeches, you know. He needs to work on it. His answers to questions were sharp because he has been practicing. You know, sometimes these are politicians who refuse to be interviewed or to participate in debates and town halls. They think that they are doing us. As we say in Nigeria, they are doing themselves. When they go out to international stages all over the world, they embarrass themselves and the country where they come from. You know, we cannot wait to hear from Rabiu Kwankwaso. He's coming in 2 days. We can't wait. And when he delivers his own, we are going to tell you about it. Hopefully, he'll give us material, you know, to make fun of. We don't like this kind of boring, stretched speeches. You know, we want materials. We want stuff we can talk about, you know. Oh, as the man to beat, Bola Tinubu took his campaign to eastern Nigeria the other day. Yes, yeah, he has to. You cannot win a game if you do not take the ball into the opponent's 18-yard box, you know, penalty box. Also, there are millions of voters there too. You know, now, the first thing he did in preparation for that trip to Enugu was to call the name of his opponent from the east. It was the first time he was doing so in this campaign because that man is beneath him. Yes, watch him.
The other one, he think na statistic we go chop. To mention his name is a disgrace to myself.
Now, considering that he was going to Peter Obi's base for a campaign, he had no option but to call Peter Obi's name. His advisors must have told him that in that part of the country, when you say Otolobo Mado, that you were just showing signs of cowardice. You have to call the name. So he called the name of Peter Obi.
Obi, import and export, warehouse economist. Obi.
That was it. What followed next was out of this world. The spirit of agwu got into Bola Tinubu. Yeah, and he said, watch.
We will not give you but a slight clap or a soaked slice of bread.
Yes. you know the way that certain good things happen and people say it is only God. Or the way that certain bad things happen and people say it can only be the devil. This one can only be agwu. Yes.
But nobody will give all of you any credit. You are working hard, you are sweating now. We want you to sweat well for this party.
Now, I've been told by people who understand Yoruba very well that he did a translation and something was lost in translation. You know, that's the excuse we were told. Something was lost in translation. That's what we have to be ready to do for the next 4 years. We have to be interpreting what our president is saying. We have to hire people, spokesperson for the president, interpreter for the president, translate everything. People, get ready, prepare. It's a long journey. Nigeria. Who did this to us? Who did this to us? Oh, the incoming 16th president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Pastor Tunde Bakare, made a State of the Nation address to Nigerians. If you missed it, so bad, what were you doing? Take a look.
I'm saying it to you this morning, in the scheme of things, as far as politics of Nigeria is concerned, President Muhammadu Buhari is number 15, and yours sincerely, I'm number 16.
Sasha, you don't start again, eh? That was when God told him that he was going to be the 16th president of Nigeria. Now, for the sake of protecting God's name, it is important to mention here that the man of God was actually sick, had malaria that week that he had from God. So now you get the idea. So let's continue. Play the writing.
Politicians with a sense of entitlement evade political debates. They do not consider it imperative to communicate with the electorate.
Aha! Yes, that one. So Tunde Bakare reminded us that good politicians do not ask others to answer questions directed at them. Where is it coming from? You know, Bakare did not mention Bola Tinubu's name. Now, some people say that the man of God was just afraid of mentioning the name of Bola Tinubu. Now, in his defense, I guess he was following the footsteps of Jesus Christ. You know, when Jesus said, "Get you behind me, Satan," without mentioning Satan's name. Now, there were other instances where Bakare made references to someone like Bola Tinubu, like when he said this. Watch.
Politics of entitlement. This is the Milokon type of politics that insists on one's turn even if circumstances do not align.
Aha! This sounds like what we hear from someone whose car is breaking down. Bakare must have looked at the situation of things in Nigeria, and he could see that there's no way he could not stop our incoming president, Bola Tinubu, from being sworn in on May 29th. So he started throwing proverbs around as if proverbs will save us. Nonsense. See, coming from someone who collects 10% of the salaries of his worshippers, his followers, I don't know who is more entitled in this case, Bola Tinubu or Bakare, Tunde Bakare. I don't know. Bakare asked Nigerians to reject vote buying. Take a look.
When we make good governance the central focus of our politics, when we jettison bad politics in its various forms and embrace the kind of politics that outputs good governance, then and only then will we welcome the new Nigeria.
How is that possible? People who buy their way to heaven, buy their children's way to the university, buy their children's way to jobs at NNPC, CBN, and other non-year jobs. How is it possible for them not to sell their votes to buy heaven? How? I tell you. Not bad, belle. The man of God, knowing what we know, that he will never be the 16th president of Nigeria, is just having a running stomach, watching the man that God has chosen. What? Don't be me talking. What? We don't suffer for that country. We don't suffer. Next. Aha. In what is seen as damage control. Yeah, a damage control move. The governor of Anambra State, Professor Charles Soludo, has appealed to President Muhammadu Buhari to release the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. Clap for the man. Wait. Did I say appeal? My bad. He pleaded with the president to release Nnamdi Kanu. Did I say plead? No. He requested. Yes. Did I say request? No, that's too weak. The professor demanded. Yes, that's more like it. Yeah. Okay, I don't want to confuse you so much. No. You know what? Watch the man as he said it.
I now want to appeal and plead and request and demand. I'm calling on the federal government to please release Nnamdi Kanu.
I know. He made a call at ABGA National Campaign launch in Dr. Alex Ekweme Square in Oka. This is a very strategic move by ABGA. They waited until 1 month before the election to launch their campaign when all the other political parties, they've run out of money.
Vote for ABGA and let me be the miracle of 2023 as president.
Now, ABGA is splashing money everywhere. Do you think they can win? Anyway, Governor Soludo said that no discussion on insecurity in the Southeast will begin, that it will not be complete without the presence of Nnamdi Kanu. Watch the man.
If we cannot release him unconditionally, as requested by the court, by the court judgments and so on. I now offer to be the shorty. Release him to me. I will keep him.
Yes. Did Soludo, did he say if? Why if? Since the court said that Nnamdi Kanu should be released, shouldn't the right thing be to release him? You know? Shouldn't the right thing be to appeal? No, too weak. Plead? Nah, too submissive. Request? Yeah, no, nope. Demand? Yes. Shouldn't the right thing be to demand that Nnamdi Kanu should be released the way the court said he should? You know? I don't know about handing over Nnamdi Kanu to Soludo. No, Soludo sounds like a child asking that fire should be placed on his palm. Does Soludo's palm look like it can hold the fire? I don't think so. He also offered to be Nnamdi Kanu's shorty. Now, considering the big house that Soludo has in Abuja, I'm sure the Attorney General of Nigeria, Malami, will agree to that, you know, just under one condition, that if for any reason Soludo does not produce Nnamdi Kanu on demand, Malami will take ownership of Soludo's house in Abuja. Oh, the game these people play with our emotions. Handing over Nnamdi Kanu to Soludo will not wipe away the words in St. Soludo's letter to the Corinthians. Remember that epistle that he wrote? Yes, it's not going to wipe it away from the minds of people, but that's what he's trying to do. And you know what? He may do what? He may work? Nah. Ka fune diotwa. Fune. Agadiaga.
You Dr. Damages, I hereby sentence you.
No, my patients will die. Who will take care of my patients?
You Dr. Damages, I hereby sentence you to 12 months in prison with hard labor for neglecting your family and especially your father who did everything to get you where you are today. No.
Daddy, wake up. What's wrong?
I had a terrible nightmare. A judge sentenced me to prison for neglecting grandpa.
Did you not give him the food items?
I'm a busy doctor.
In that case,
if I catch you,
Daddy, it's very easy. Go to helpmewaka.com, choose any food item anywhere in Nigeria or Ghana. Gari, chicken, rice, yam, anything you want.
I will do just that.
You better, because next time it'll be your village people that come for you.
I cover myself with the blood of Jesus.
See, Negodu.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all the time we have. Please follow us on Twitter at
Dr. Damages,
and on Facebook at
Dr. Damages,
and on Instagram at
Dr.
and you can support us on patreon.com/Dr. Damages. Now, here is my concern for today. It's taken from page 419 of the book, The World is Mine by Miss Universe. Do you know there's a new Miss Universe? Oh, yes. And this is what she said. No matter where you start, the possibilities for your future are limited only by the depths of your own imagination. Damn! I didn't know they are smart, you know. I didn't know. I thought they just come out and, parade themselves. Until next week, I'm Dr. Damages. I diagnose. Thank you so much. Have you subscribed? Yes, have you? You. Yeah, the way Wike will say, have you subscribed? Please. This is a new year. Just help me out. Yes, you've been watching all week, every week. Subscribe. Just one click. Pim. That's all. Pim, you don't even pay for it. Pim. It doesn't take more than that. Thank you. I see you. Thank you.